Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Welcome back to Reese Vlog. If it's your first, second, third, fourth, fifth time and you haven't yet subscribed, like, go ahead and do so. Like where are we on? Tell me what are you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell, and just give the video a like, because it's Reese Vlogs and you already know it's going to be good, right? So as you can tell by the title and what I'm doing right now, you're just coming on the little journey with me. So preparing Sunday dinner. Let's do this. So right now, these are the seasonings that I'll be using. The natural seasonings. I'll be using powder seasonings as well. I'm just going to clean up these first and wash them off, and then we'll season up the chicken. I don't scrape my carrot, I just peel it off because I can't bother with that scraping something. So I'm using about almost close to 1 onion. Just cutting them up. I didn't bother to put it down and cut it. This is just easier for me. If you cut your seasonings on a cutting board, do that. But this is how I prefer, especially when I'm like versatile.
And then some powder seasoning from one of Mr. Muff shop on one place on our heart. Just give it a nice good coat of that. Can't use all right.
Then rub them up. I'm not going to put browning on it, at least not yet. Sometimes I don't like to use too much browning on it. I just want it to get its color on its own. But if it still looks a bit white, I'm baking the chicken, by the way. If it still looks white when I get to a certain point, then I add some browning, probably to the ketchup, when I'm coating the putting on the sauce. So now over here we'll have the peas. It's already pressured. The stove is on high. So I'm just going to put in the coconut milk, let it bubble up, then I'll put in the seasonings. Coconut milk, grease. Now we're bubbling up. Add some scallion, add 1 whole pepper, not cut or anything, green pepper preferably, some thyme, and crushed ginger. I also want to add some pimento seeds, just a few, not too much. And then I'm going to add a dash of salt off camera. Alright, so the rice is in the pot. I forgot to show when I was putting it in, but yeah. So I'm just going to let it cook down now. All the seasonings and everything is in. If you want your rice and peas to have a more red color, you just add more peas. I don't eat a lot of peas. I don't like too much peas in my rice and peas, so then the color is not going to be so red. But if you want it to be really red, then you add more peas for you. So now we're back to our chicken. It's been marinating for a little while, so now we're going to put them in the baking tin. The baking tin is already greased. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just going to lay the chicken in the baking tin. And the oven is also preheating at 350 degrees. So just ensure that you preheat your oven. I think I've said it before, you don't want to put your chicken in the oven when it's cold. You want it to have some heat because you don't want the chicken to go in there, whatever you're baking, to go in there, sitting down in the cold stove, taking the time to heat up. So preheat your oven so it can just get going as you put the chicken in or whatever you're baking. So as you can tell, not all the seasoning, just a little bit of little pieces of seasoning like the onion and all of that is going on the chicken. I'm not ready to put it on it yet, put all of them on it. I'm going to put them in with the seasoning, but I'm letting a few pieces escape, as you can see, there and all around. So when I'm putting on the sauce, then I'll put the seasonings. the natural seasonings in there. I'm just gonna put some pimento on it because I want it to get that nice pimento taste. I'm going to put some ginger on it as well, just to infuse those nice seasonings, that nice taste. So now I have some crushed garlic, ginger, and I'm just sprinkling it over the chicken. Crushed ginger, because I want it to have a kind of ginger taste. I don't know if it's ginger chicken and a ginger chicken, but I want it to have a little oomph, a little shattering, a little boom, 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 if you know what I mean. But yes, I'm going to put this in the oven now and let it bake for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I check it. So I have a little vegetable over here, some pak choy with tomatoes, about 1 tomato, 1/2 onion, and 1 pepper, and little powder seasoning. It looks a lot, but you know, pak choy, once you start cook it little bit, it shrink right down. So I'm just going to cover it and let it shrink down. Well, this is how it's looking. So the rice is over here and it is pretty much done. So I'm just gonna turn it off. So after about 20 minutes, this is how we're looking. I kind of like this color, so I don't think I'll be putting much browning in the ketchup, but I'll probably tip a little bit. But the color is okay so far. So I'm going to just make the sauce now and put it on it. I'm just going to pop back the chicken in the oven, let it sit there for a little bit until I'm finished with the sauce. Okay, so you can see the pak choy gone right down, it shrink right down. That is pak choy, and any type of vegetable that you cook, it's going to shrink. So this is how it's looking now, and I'm just going to turn it off. We're back with the seasonings. I've added some ketchup, a good amount. I'm adding some browning as well. Not much browning. That should be good. Then I'm going to just mix it up and put it on the chicken. That's the chicken. I'm just going to sprinkle the sauce over it. Nothing too extra. The ginger is still on the chicken. I don't know if you can see it, but this is how we're doing it. And then we'll just pop this back in the oven for about 10 minutes or so. I'm just trying to get the sauce under it because I'm only doing one coat. I'm not going to coat it again. So I'm just lifting it to get the seasonings under it. So now I'm just going to pop them back right in the oven and let it bake for about 10 more minutes, and then we should be good. So this is how the chicken is looking, and this is the final product. It looks so good, and I know it will taste even better. So if you want to see how everything came together or will come together, just stay tuned.
The SOEs were stopped more than